Welcome back, everybody, to another episode here for uh, the Spell Brigade. I just got off of work, just did a bit of stuff around the house. For all those who are new here, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button down below, and let's get into it. So today we are running only one spell. I did a bit of grinding to make it so I could. I'm hoping, and we're doing a severe mission with Belthazar, I think is his name. I guess I could turn on Belthazar. I was close. I had to turn off damage numbers yesterday due to, well, not yesterday, the day before technically, due to how much damage I was doing playing with my buddy Deeg. I don't want to be seeing armor, and I don't think I'll be going with dodge. We'll see though. We'll see how everything's going after once it gets to the harder portion of this. Here comes the stampede. I will be back to posting a video every day after I'm done work. Do I want movement speed? I might. Definitely need some cast speed. I'm really looking for some luck right now, but I also want to get my scroll called Critical Strike, which gives me healing. Oh, Vital Strike, which gives me healing every crit. Gives me like 0.25 or something like that healing. So let's go ahead and herd the mana beast quick. There we go. Oh, they have 2 entrances now. That's new. Okay, we'll have to go spell damage again. Already got hit. That's never a good sign. Okay, he's all the way down here. Which isn't the best outcome. But he went straight in for us, so I have nothing to complain about there. Here we go, our first augmentation. We'll go additional beam. We'll see how many beams we can get going. There's our first scroll right there. Grab that real quick. Evasion man, no. 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 Delayed Fate is the next one we'll be going for. But I'm mainly wanting Vital Strike so that I can start healing on my attacks. Base crit chance. There we go. And I'm not going to use any of my rerolls for the upgrades until I get my luck at least closer to maxed out. What I should have done was banished one of those luck, or one of those upgrades there, just so I didn't have to worry about them. Right there, we'll take a spell damage. We'll try and leave the bomb guy so he does that. Kind of get them gathered up. So when they go to blow up, they blow each other up. Give us those great big pools of... we won't be going with spell range. And we won't be going with this casting speed since we only have one spell. Yeah, we'll take spell damage, of course. Then we will also go infuse spell with lightning. And right there you can see my heal on crit. It's a very amazing upgrade when it gets going. And we're already putting out a decent amount of numbers right now with just the upgrades that we've done. We're gonna go ahead and get our crit chance up some more. Crit chance I think tops out at 48, something like that. I probably will end up working on mana pull later on. We'll have to see how that goes. We'll get rid of regen. We'll go base movement speed, get that up some more. Another one we'll probably be going for is we get more max HP, like another scroll, more at max HP on when we pick up a potion. Right now I'm not too worried about potions, so just gonna leave it. Do a little deke out right there. Hunt down the golden crab. He's up in the top left corner, so we'll go grab him. Get another augment. He doesn't attack, which is nice due to him being one of the faster enemies in the game. Another additional beam. We're not going to worry about the max health one quite yet. We'll grab it after a couple of augments. I just want to get a decent amount of beams going first before I take one away for it to focus on the ones with the most damage. And realistically, I don't need to pick it up due to the lightning. I'm going to be working on my base damage so that the lightning damage also goes up. take some spell damage. As you guys can see, the hordes are starting to build up, so we're gonna need to start being a little more careful. We're gonna take some mana gain. I think we're gonna try and get to cycle 3. I'm not too sure yet though. Okay, we got a hole in this horde right around here. Stay ahead of Stampede. And we just have to stay ahead of the horde. There we go. Let epic damage, we'll take that. And then another spell damage, we'll take that. Once we get our crit chance up a lot and start doing our crit damage, that's gonna help a lot as well. It'll increase the damage everything does. There we go. There's a little extra right there. There's the luck. And this should give us an upgrade as well. Yep, right there. We'll take... Basically, this is as important as this level right now. I'm not too worried about my casting speed. I am just mainly wanting to get my health, my healing up immediately as quick as I can. There we go, luck by 6. That is huge. Starting to push me up here, so I need to start making my way back down again. Another luck by 2, we'll take it. We gotta try and make our way back up here. There we go. Okay, there was some damage. Seal the Rift, that's just off to our left here. We do need increased max health, because eventually I do want to see if we can stand still and not lose health. But as you can see, like, we're gaining 2, we're occasionally gaining 5. Oh no, that's just our 15 health regen. We'll do spell damage on that one. There we go. Go ahead and set this guy off. We should have another scroll to go find now, so we're just gonna dodge and weave our way up here to the best of our abilities. There's only so much we can. Sure, we'll take some more crit chance. Higher the crit chance, the better. I'm not liking how this is looking at the moment. We just squeezed through that. That was amazing right there. So luck by 8, that is enormous. There is a character in the game that allows you to actually see where the scrolls are, as well as health potions and whatnot. Just makes it so much easier to find them. But I also find, like, I wanted to start off these runs with this guy. He's been my favorite character so far, so we'll just have to see how it goes. I'm thinking we'll try doing a damage build next time. I'm not too sure yet. But right now we're doing a crit build. Kind of go along the lines of being a tank. I really am curious of where this scroll could be. I might have just messed myself up right there. Luckily, we don't take too much damage yet. Luckily. Otherwise, some of these dodges might not actually be successful. Okay, I'm really curious where this this healing is. Not healing, scroll. There it is. And it's a mimic. Not a bad thing, just super annoying. And luck increased by 1 every time I do not roll. That is huge. I'll take a health potion. Clear the soul sludge. This one's going to be a little more difficult at this point in the game. This is the last objective before the boss, so we do have a lot of hordes coming in. Like, we have big crabs, we have all sorts of things starting to come in now. When it becomes this point, me and my buddy always try and leave it for the time being, but due to me doing a solo run today, 9% crit chance, we'll take it. I need as many augments as I can get, just so that I might have so I have a better chance of surviving this. Like, we're not healing amazing at the moment. Our spell damage isn't the best, and our crit chance isn't the best either. Yes, right there. Then these guys are amazing as well, when we can actually get them. Come on, just a little more. Yeah, that's the second death doing this one, so I might actually have to skip it. We do have a decent amount of time. I don't have to try and force my way. We'll set that guy off. I'll set off the chain reaction. Let's try and pull him a little further. Okay, yeah, that did an amazing amount, actually. You might be able to do this now. We'll increase spell damage here. See if we can get away with it. A little bit right there. There we go. just barely managed. Additional beam. Upgrade, we will go with... We won't go with that one, we'll go crit chance. A little extra healing. And that magnet should be huge as well. So we're gonna see if we can find that mana thief. Not sure where he could have disappeared to. There's one right there. Okay, we were about to get cut off there, so I had to stop the chase. And we'll take the epic spell damage for it. I think we'll go lightning spell. We'll go for the glint, which is ice and lightning. That slows everything, and then the lightning just... I also could have done a reroll. Went with plasma or something. Check to see what else I could have got. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a couple of dodges, and then we will get rid of that card. Because yeah, dodge is extremely nice, because it helps you survive. And I was extremely lucky, I just so happened to have an extra health, extra respawn there. Take the mana gain. As you can see, our crits are quite often now. Sometimes we get extremely high numbers, sometimes we don't. I'll go base damage. I'm excited to see who the boss will be. There we go. We were extremely lucky there. We could have just lost that super easily. Gonna go ahead and take care of this guy here. Soulfish, the long one. So this guy we can stun. That'll make taking him out a little easier. We'll take a legendary cast speed. We're not doing crazy damage at the moment. There is a scroll right there we could go grab. think that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna go up here, grab this scroll. Could either go with this guy or this guy. I think we're gonna go steady hand. Let's see if we can get a good upgrade for our damage here. Base damage, we'll increase that. I think we're gonna banish that guy. Go ahead and take this one for now. Alright, we got a few upgrades out of that. Take some more casting speed. We'll take more base crit damage. Now we're doing a decent amount to him. He does do a lot of health though, so we gotta remember that. Yeah. We'll take some more spell damage real quick. And there we go, he's gone. What's my stats right now? Luck is 40, so we're maxed out on luck. So if we can get more crit chance, that is amazing there. So we'll do a reroll. Base critical damage, we'll use some of our health here. Do it twice. There we go, there's a good legendary for us. We'll do additional beam here. Casting speed, legendary, we have to take it. So yeah, like on these guys, we are doing up to 2,500 damage. So, for crits. Yeah, I said we'll see how well we're doing as the runs progress. We might go to the end of 3. We'll finish the third circuit, or we'll do the 4th. Fight the boss either 3 or 4 times. I'm not too sure yet. You have to collect 19 of these fungi. We're gonna make our way up. That's why I came down for this guy here. We'll take epic. I will probably be getting rid of the spell range here, because that one's just gonna be annoying to continuously get. I want casting speed and damage only for my spell now. Like, this is difficult. I'm gonna go crit chance, since we haven't quite tapped that one out yet. Alright, let's see if we're lucky and can get Elixir Performance. Sweet. Now we just need 3 more of these fungi. We have 1. Oh, we have 2 up here. Okay, so I can't banish it. That's okay. We'll continuously add more beams. Crit chance or damage. Since we have max, we'll reroll. I'll take some extra base damage. I think they're setting off a pretty good chain reaction through there. I'd take a little stop there to see how I was gonna get it. We'll take a legendary base damage. Like, we're not healing for an incredible amount yet. It still takes us some time. But once we get more and more crit damage, like, it's gonna start spreading pretty quick. You thought you were getting away? Secure the unstable cores. Let's go do that. We'll also take a potion for max HP. There's another really difficult one in the harder waves. So we'll see how it goes. There we go. Alright, we'll hit that augment now since it's the only one it's letting us have. More crit chance, yes please. Okay, so I was wrong. We weren't quite at max for our crit chance. Some more base damage. I heard a potion. Right there. I say freeze. In the name of the law. We'll just go ahead and run through. Now we gotta heal up some. Let's see here. Casting speed, we'll take that. Yeah, it was either between recording a video for you guys or hopping on my dirt bike. Which, if you guys want dirt biking content, please let me know. I can start doing that as well. I just have to... It'll be a lot less of it than gaming content, since I can do this more often after work than I can with dirt biking, and due to having to edit that, I don't really have to edit this one that often. Give me something good. Give me something good. Yes, please. We're already back to half health. Don't mind if I do. Let's just make sure we don't get trapped. We've got 3 of these guys right here, so let's just quickly herd them over. And we've got the one over here, which kind of expected that to happen. Oh, it looked like I was gonna be lucky. There's that. And we'll take another manifold. I think we're sitting at 4 scrolls right now, so I'm gonna take a look for a 5th, because I do know that we can get 5. Might not be till after the 3rd boss, we'll see. Kind of stuck up here right now. So let's see if I can set any of these guys off. Clear out the path. I don't think I can. Oh, I might have just got lucky. Get a little bit of damage is better than a shit ton. And possibly dying again. Honestly, casting speed is more worth it at this point in time. Yeah, we're doing decent in the regen now. We could use more crit damage, but that increases when we're standing still as well. Yeah, we have no scroll to grab at this very moment. Light the Belthazars. We'll attempt to do it. Can't guarantee it. But we can definitely attempt. Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. So all the way up here in the corner. Yeah, we're gonna die again. We're gonna have to leave this one. We've got all of our augments now, so it's not really an issue. It is more of a you have to survive type of ordeal. And in which, to be able to survive, I have to stop running into places like this. These corners is where you will die. Or being close to walls even. I know it's not that one. I'm not gonna have time to actually do it. I'm just gonna try. Yeah. Yeah, right there. That's the ending of it. And that's as far as we could get. Which is honestly sad. But again, we don't have any armor. Like, we don't really have much going on. Our crit chance, your attacks instantly kill monsters with less than 10% health remaining. Not bad. When banishing an improvement, you get offered a new one immediately. Not bad. I think our best bet right now is honestly health. Health or armor. I think we'll go health. Can't afford that. Alright, well, that'll be it for this one. We'll try again tomorrow, see how much further we can get. I don't have the energy right now to continue, so I hope you guys enjoy, and leave a like, subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day.